Good afternoon, everybody. Colin here with ArabReviews.com. Today I am streaming from my new PC. I just finished putting it together, and so I'm going to just go over some of the specs. I am trying out OBS because I just reinstalled it on here, so I wanted to make sure that was working. I figured I could just live stream this video and record it that way, just to test out how everything worked. So first off, I want to go over the actual hardware in here. I'm reinstalling GTA. So for the cooling, I have the Corsair H100i V2. So this is the program that's connected to that. I can configure all the temps and the fan speeds and stuff like that from here. So I just have it on balanced and quiet for the pump. There's balanced, quiet, performance. I usually keep it on balance because it kind of switches it pretty good. You can see here for the different temps. When you get up to about 25 Celsius, you hit about 40%. 29, 50%. So it ramps up at a pretty good rate right there. Temps right now are running about 32 for the CPU package, between 28 and 32. I'm downloading a bunch of stuff right now. I'm basically setting up the computer again. We have the coolant temps right here, so it's about 26.2. So as you can see, compared to the CPU temp, it's about the fans are keeping the coolant about 4 degrees cooler, which is pretty good. GPU temp 26, it pretty much stays steady right there when I'm just, browsing around on the computer, stuff like that, not gaming. I haven't been able to play any games on here yet because they're still reinstalling. But that's Corsair Link, so you can do that. You can also set the LEDs. I have mine set to red, which is also the warning. It changes to red when it's above 45, but the computer's under my desk, so I can't see it anyway. I don't know how to change the choose case. So we're gonna go to see if they have it. Yep, C70. Apply. Okay. So this is my case right here. It's a C70. You saw it in the video. You can kind of change on here so you can see where all your different stuff is. They have all the Corsair cases on here, so that's pretty cool. You can kind of see a diagram.
Wake up.
I don't know if you can put anything in the case. Okay, so you can drag. You can drag these to where they are in the case. That's kind of cool. I don't remember what fan's plugged up to what header right now, so I'm not going to drag those around. But we have the pump right here, which sits on the CPU, and then we have the fans up here, which are mounted on the top. I'm just going to leave those where they are. But that's pretty cool because you can see all those where they actually, what fans wear, and you can kind of compare the temperatures on the front of the case, the back of the case, middle of the case, stuff like that. So CPU's running pretty good. I'll put it in Fahrenheit real quick, just for those of you that don't, know the fast conversion. I don't either. I just know the normal specs for a CPU. It's the i7-7700k. They do run a little bit hotter than the other Intel CPUs, so the temperatures may seem a little bit high. But apparently that is completely normal for that, so not too worried about it. You can see here though, we go to About. Got it's Windows 10 Home, no need in Pro, because all you get with Pro really is the couple extra features and the ability to use remote desktop, which I don't use. 16 gigabytes of RAM right now with 2 slots open, so I can easily upgrade to 32 in the future. And then, like I said, i7-7700k, so Kaby Lake. Haven't done any overclocking right now. I got to get the temps, got to kind of get those down a little bit before I start worrying about overclocking, but 4.2 gigahertz right now, so I don't really have the need to overclock because this is just going to be like a streaming PC and stuff like that. And apparently the video resolution is really bad because I am trying to download a bunch of stuff at the same time. But that's the PC. We have the Aurora app right here, which is for the motherboard. You can do change the different the lights on the motherboard, which I just have mine set to temperature, so they change based on the temperature. Anything above 40 is yellow, anything above 60 is red, under that is green. So right now we are green. Pretty cool. And then there's also RGB headers on the motherboard, so you can do that kind of stuff as well. But those are the specs of the new PC. This has been Colin with iRobotReviews.com. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe for more. And as always, have a great day.